Welcome to Quick Invest Brief. Look, you're crushing it at your job, you're making good money, but that feeling of total freedom, it's still missing. You're still checking your bank balance every morning and that pit of dependency is still there. Why? It's because the modern financial gurus sold you a lie. They said freedom is just one number, your fire number, but true financial independence isn't a single finish line. It's a three-legged stool. If you neglect just one of these legs, the whole thing will eventually collapse. True independence is the perfect balance of income, security, and control. We're building the freedom formula today. Let's dive into the three essential pillars you need to construct right now. Pillar 1 is diversification, the income engine. Most people's financial lives are built on a single, terrifying point of failure, the single income trap. You trade your time for money in one location, and if that company has one bad quarter or one bad manager, your entire financial life stops. Your biggest financial risk isn't the stock market, it's your single paycheck. The trick isn't just to work more hours, it's to have your money coming from more places. Think of it as three distinct generators. Active income, your skill, this is your main job. Make a conscious effort to become so valuable, so essential that your time commands a premium. Negotiate your salary aggressively. Invest in certifications. Your human capital is your first and best asset. Maximize it. Portfolio income, the growth engine. This is your money working while you sleep. We're talking low-cost index funds, maybe some solid dividend-paying stocks. This engine doesn't care if you're sick or on vacation, it's always quietly compounding, building your wealth in the background. Passive side income, the buffer, this is your shock absorber. It's income completely detached from your time, maybe a digital product, a niche affiliate website, or even just renting out storage space. This buffer gives you emotional freedom. If your boss is having a bad day, you can handle it because you have cash flow coming in from a different place. Action point, stop procrastinating. Start your absolute smallest, easiest side hustle this week. Even if it only brings in $100 a month, you just built your second engine. That's a massive psychological shift. Pillar 2 is minimalism, the security foundation. The worst enemy of your income pillar isn't taxes, it's lifestyle creep. You get a raise and without even realizing it, your spending automatically rises to meet your new income. This is the hedonic treadmill, and it keeps you running faster just to stay completely dependent. You can be earning $1 million a year, but if you're spending $990,000, you are not free. True security isn't measured by how much you make, but by how little you need to spend to be happy. Here's the powerful math. Your entire FI target is calculated based on your annual expenses. Cutting $1,000 in annual wasteful expenses doesn't just save you $1,000. Based on the 4% rule, it lowers your financial independence target by $25,000. Cutting lifestyle creep is the single most efficient way to retire earlier. This isn't about being cheap, it's about being powerful. When your needs are genuinely low, your savings rate is naturally high and your stress levels plummet. That's true security. Action point, this is a zero-tolerance audit. Get into your spending data. Find the top 3 recurring expenses you can honestly categorize as clutter and cut them today. Pillar 3 is inflation-proofing, the control lever. Here's the final, brutal truth. You can perfectly execute pillars 1 and 2, but if you don't control the purchasing power of your money, you don't control your future. Inflation is the thief hiding in the shadows. When the price of everything goes up by 5% a year, the value of your cash is going down by 5% a year. Your savings account and fixed-rate bonds are losing a fight they literally cannot win. The only solution is to own assets with pricing power. Own things that grow with the cost of living. Own the business. Your best bet remains the total stock market. I'm talking about the S&P 500. Stocks are not just paper, they are ownership in companies that are designed to raise their prices to offset inflation, protecting your capital. Own digital scarcity. This is where we talk about Bitcoin. With a fixed, unchangeable supply, it acts as a digital escape hatch from government currency debasement. It's a long-term bet on sound, unmanipulable money. Own hard assets. Think real estate. Rents and property values naturally track inflation over the decades, giving you both cash flow and capital protection. You must be proactive and move your long-term capital into things that are fundamentally designed to fight back against the weakening dollar. Action point: check your long-term investment accounts right now. Confirm 100% of that capital is in appreciating assets, things designed to beat inflation. So that is the powerful three-part freedom formula. Income diversification buys you options. Financial minimalism buys you security. Inflation proofing buys you control. When these three pillars are rock solid, you buy back your time. And that, ultimately, is the only metric that truly matters. If you found this insight helpful, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to Quick Invest Brief for more powerful insights, briefly told.